Hi everyone, it is Maddie, and today I'm going to be talking about the Meals on Wheels program. Just a quick overview of what I will be discussing today. I will touch on what Meals on Wheels is and who and how it serves, some eligibility requirements, a little bit of a history of Meals on Wheels, the nutrition education included within the program, the stages of lifestyle impacted and how those individuals are impacted, some issues and trends in the program, and how nutrition professionals can be incorporated. At its core, Meals on Wheels is a service that provides nutritious meals and companionship to the senior population while also keeping a watchful eye on the health and safety of senior citizens. For those who have trouble getting around, a Meals on Wheels volunteer or staff member delivers at least one meal every day. Meals on Wheels also serves meals within the community at gathering places, such as churches, senior centers, and other community facilities for those who are able to venture out. The mission of Meals on Wheels is to empower local community programs to improve the health and quality of life of the seniors they serve so that no one is left hungry or isolated. Their vision is an America in which all seniors live nourished lives with independence and dignity. Overall, the meals prepared for the Meals on Wheels program are prepared locally and then delivered by volunteers throughout the community to those who utilize the service. Meals on Wheels programs are typically financed and operated at a local level. They can be funded through donations, religious groups, or charitable organizations, and some receive funding from the federal government. Depending on individual circumstances, meals may be provided to participants with a small fee, which can vary from person to person and from program to program. However, no senior will be denied because of an inability to pay. The fees are implemented because in many areas of the country, the need for meals exceeds the resources available to provide them. So this is a huge issue that I'll talk about later. But the fees are used to reduce wait lists and not have to turn away a participant. So it kind of helps fund the program for those who can afford to pay a small fee. I pulled this chart here from the Meals on Wheels America website. Just kind of gives an overview of the participants that the program serves. So about 62% of home delivered meals are provided to those 75 years of age or older. The majority of those served are women who live alone. There are some veterans that are being served, and they typically do have 3 or more medical conditions. Overall, Meals on Wheels delivers 221 million meals to about 2.4 million seniors each year. There are 3 overall objectives or goals of the Meals on Wheels program. And this includes 1, nutritious meals, 2, a friendly visit, and 3, a safety check. So Meals on Wheels understands the important role that nutrition plays in the health of individuals. They believe that adequate nutrition is necessary for health, functionality, and the ability to remain independent. So for this reason, the meals provided allow seniors to have access to adequate nutrition even when family support, mobility, and resources are lacking. For many of the participants, the volunteer who brings their food may be the only person that they see or speak with all day. So many participants see the delivery as something to look forward to. Those who are able to travel and utilize the congregate meal sites also receive valuable social interaction and companionship. Meals on Wheels also understands that with impacts of aging come increased risks of medical injuries, emergencies, falls, and other accidents. So during each delivery, the volunteer staff actually do a safety check just to ensure that in case of an emergency or problem, medics will be called and families will be notified. They really want to emphasize that seniors will not be forgotten when in the care of Meals on Wheels. Eligibility requirements really depends on the program and location. Meals on Wheels focuses on caring and serving individuals whose diminished mobility makes it hard to shop for food, prepare meals, or socialize with others. Generally, programs serve adults age 60 or over, but age requirements again can vary by program and area. People who are mobile enough to join others for meals in a group setting where seniors congregate are encouraged to do so, but others who are less mobile may qualify for home delivery. I briefly just wanted to bring attention to a local Meals on Wheels program, so the Meals on Wheels of Northeastern Illinois. It is a powerhouse movement of neighbors delivering meals to seniors, individuals with physical and cognitive disabilities, veterans, and anyone else who is unable to prepare their own food. So the Meals on Wheels of Northeastern Illinois provide short-term services to help during medical situations, for example, recovering after surgery, or long-term services to support an overall healthy life. Within this program, volunteers deliver 2 nutritious prepared meals a day, so one is hot and one is cold. The meals are actually prepared locally, fresh every day by partner kitchens, and delivered Monday through Saturday between 11:30 and 1:30. Other services offered through the Meals on Wheels Northeastern Illinois include friendly visits, shopping assistance, and pet support. So upon request, participants can ask to visit with the volunteers, either over the phone or in person. And they can also request that the volunteers go to the grocery store to pick up a variety of foods, toiletries, or other products they may need. So the participant actually has to pay for those groceries themselves, but there's no charge for the service, no charge for delivery. Through this program, pet support is also provided through the distribution of free dog food and cat food on a monthly basis to participants who are pet owners. Depending on donations, cat litter, leashes, collars, toys, and bedding can also be delivered free of cost to pet owning participants. So this isn't just an example of one of the Meals on Wheels programs, the Northeastern Illinois program, and what they are doing to help their seniors. It's important to notice that there is no age eligibility requirement for this specific program. They are typically seniors, but they also serve, again, those with disabilities or veterans or just anyone else who's unable to prepare their own food. Meals on Wheels actually began in the United Kingdom during World War II, which I thought was really cool. During this time, the Women's Volunteer Service for Civil Defense prepared and delivered meals to those who could no longer cook for themselves. And they also took canteens to servicemen during the war. So this is where the term Meals on Wheels originated. After the war ended, a small group of people in Philadelphia experimented with a home delivery meal service for approximately 7 seniors and made their first delivery in January of 1954. It was a huge success, and a social worker from Philadelphia's Lighthouse Community Center named Margaret Toy asked a local foundation for a grant to extend the program across the city. This first developed program charged about 40 to 80 cents per day, depending on the ability to pay, and meals typically contained a hot lunch, serving of milk, a sandwich, and a side dish that could be eaten as a cold supper. By 1955, the Philadelphia Meals on Wheels program was introduced in Columbus, Ohio, and Rochester, New York. Soon after, it spread very rapidly to the United States and Canada. In the United States, the Meals on Wheels Association of America was formed. And this association is a national umbrella organization that assists local programs in meeting specific needs of their communities. As of early 2008, the Meals on Wheels Association of America worked with 78 different regional Meals on Wheels programs. Since its formation, Meals on Wheels has grown into one of the largest and most effective social movements in America. As of right now, there is no universal nutrition education provided by the Meals on Wheels program, but again, it can vary from program to program and area to area. Dietary reference intakes and dietary guidelines for Americans requirements are followed when the meals are created. And while they currently don't have a universal way to provide nutrition counseling, Meals on Wheels programs can collaborate with academic partners to identify opportunities for nutrition students to provide senior nutrition programs. One example of this is in Tennessee. The Tennessee Commission on Aging and Disability formed a partnership with a local university's dietetics program. Students have been able to provide telephone nutrition counseling sessions to program participants during the COVID-19 pandemic. I thought that was really cool. Meals on Wheels sheds light on the fact that as nutrition students, we all know, our nation's senior population is growing exponentially. So some quick facts provided by Meals on Wheels. 1 in 5 Americans are 60 or older. 12,000 more turn 60 each day. And as of today, the average life expectancy is 79. So this leaves more and more Americans at risk for hunger and isolation. Meals on Wheels reports that 1 in 4 seniors live alone and feel lonely. And before the coronavirus pandemic, 9.7 million seniors were threatened by hunger, of which 5.3 million were food insecure or very low food insecure. Because of the pandemic, an even greater number of older adults are experiencing food insecurity, and many seniors are lonelier than before the pandemic. So Meals on Wheels is keeping this in mind when delivering meals, and they have seen an increase in meal delivery. Meals on Wheels helps reduce healthcare costs and improve health outcomes. The average monthly healthcare costs were reduced by more than $10,000 per member, and average monthly inpatient costs were reduced by almost $53,000 after 3 months of Meals on Wheels services. So this program is helping financially a lot of these senior citizens. Almost all Meals on Wheels clients report eating healthier, about 85%, and see improvements in health and report feeling better after receiving home-delivered meals. There are a few issues that Meals on Wheels programs are facing right now. Those include funding, wait lists, and the widespread geography. No local Meals on Wheels program actually has enough money, regardless of its budget size. They estimate that only 1/3 of local programs serves meals to everyone who needs them. Roughly half of local programs have a documented wait list, and the average wait list is 4 months, but 13% of local programs have wait lists longer than a year. Delivery routes can take more than an hour or hour and a half, and some local programs drive more than 50 to 100 miles per route. So these longer delivery routes make it harder to recruit volunteers because of the necessary extended time for commitment. Longer routes also mean higher gas costs and more wear and tear on vehicles. Dietitians play a large role in creating menus to follow all guidelines and can also play a hands-on role in meal preparation. Through Meals on Wheels, they can also serve as food service directors. RDNs can use Meals on Wheels as an opportunity to provide nutrition education through individual counseling or group counseling during congregate meals. I also think that because of the funding issue, that it would be awesome if dietitians would volunteer their time to provide education to participants and even share with their clients that this program exists and that it is there for those who may need it. Here are my references. And my discussion questions are as follows. Knowing what you know about the older adult life stage, how would you as a nutrition professional ensure successful nutrition education to those who may utilize Meals on Wheels? Funding is a large issue many Meals on Wheels programs are facing. How do you suggest programs conquer this issue? And as a nutrition professional, how would you expand the inclusion of nutrition education in Meals on Wheels programs? Thanks, guys. Have a great week.